Well, I just took the mower deck out, getting ready to put the plow on, but I thought while everything's fresh in my mind, I'd make a video both for you and for me, so we'd have all the little pointers how to put it back in. I've got the belt just wrapped around here to have it out of the way. This is the belt that will go up onto the motor pulley, and to give yourself slack, you use a 3/8 in this square hole, and that will give you slack to put it around the pulley. This other one here is to change the lower belt, like that, and that pulls this spring out. A ratchet works. The longer the better for the ratchet to give yourself some leverage. These are what holds the back. You can see right now they're out of the way, and I pulled it all the way out and twisted a little bit. But when we lock it in place, you can see the pin go in there. We'll zoom in. Well, just like an old man would do, when I zoomed in, I also hit the stop button, so it didn't record any of that. So right now it's pulled back and out of the hole over here. Normally it would be in like this and in through the hole of the bracket that comes down. When you disengage it, you pull it all the way back, and either just pull it back enough to let the bracket out, but if you just want it out of the way, you can pull it back a little farther, which is hard, and then take it out of the hole. Some of these things you may not be able to handle just yet, but you will in the end. On the front, this bracket goes, and I did mark up and down because it makes a difference. You put it in the slot, and then this pin right here will go in this hole right here. These little clips come off pretty easy. We're going to grab them with pliers to take them out. We're going to grab them with pliers and twist them sideways, and that will put the round part over that pin, and then pull back. To put them in, you can either use the pliers or just your fingers and twist it in. This part will go over the top, twist it in, and then this circle will go over the pin, like so. These wheels turn sideways to make it roll easy in and out, but in normal operation they would be facing forward this way, and to change that you pull this, slide this back, and there's holes in here. See the holes? And so there's quite a few different holes for the adjustment in normal running, but when you turn it 90 degrees there's only one hole, so you need to line up that one hole and put it in. This is the part that's easy to forget, but makes the installation and removal a lot easier. So the brackets that help raise the deck are spring loaded, and so right now you can't see the brackets, they're all the way up. So after we put the deck in there, we're going to want the brackets down, and to make that happen, we pull this back. See, you want to go down? And then to keep it all the way back, this is right now probably too strong for you. Pull it all the way back and raise this lever, and that keeps them down. To lock it, to bring it all the way back and then lock it in place, there's the lift lever over here, real similar to your parking brake on the other side, and you have to pull it all the way back, lift that up, and then it'll hold it in place, and the bracket will be all the way down. But to slide it in there first, we don't want the bracket in the way. So we'll leave that in that position, and the brackets are pulled up out of the way. So now we'll roll it under there and turn the wheel all the way to the right. It'll give us a little extra room there, and you need it. Also, because of the dualies, once we get it under there, there won't be quite enough room, and so we'll have to undo this and just leave it loose. So there's about where we need to be. Oh, now I remember. These wheels are in the way to let the mower come back all the way in order to line up with the brackets that are coming down. So right now, there the wheels are all the way back against this tire, but when I let the brackets down, the holes are not going to line up. This mower deck needs to go back this way, and that's why we got to undo this. And by doing that, that lets this drop down too far also to line up. So we'll put a block of wood under here all the way around so it's supported a little higher in level. So with this wheel back all the way at Ken against the dually, you can see under here how this pin, this hole will not line up with this pin yet. The pin, the whole deck needs to go back a little bit. That's why we're gonna take this out, move that, so then we can slide the deck back farther. So now to make that come back down, it's being held up by the spring tension. To override that, once again, we need to pull this back and lock it in position. That overrides that spring. Pull it back, raise this up like the parking brake, and that'll hold it up. Hold the pedal up, but let the bracket go down. So that's the normal run position. Now I'm pulling the lever back, pulling the pedal back, and locking it in position. And you'll see it go down, lock it in position, and it stays down. Now we can wiggle this, we'll move the deck around to where the holes line up. This pin needs to go through this bracket and through the hole on this side of the bracket. And so you'll feel it go on through. Now we'll do the other side. So this is over on the other side, and you can see the hole here. It's a little bit too far forward. So we got to move the deck back, and when it lines up, we'll let that slip in. Oop, wrong way. I think I'm going to move my camera out of the way and get that wiggled around. There. I found if you don't use those blocks of wood, there's just a little bit too much tension trying to line everything up or pull it apart. So go ahead and use the blocks. Now we're going to put this bracket on. Okay, take the other clip off. It hooks in this slot, and then goes up into this. The pins go into here. So it was in fact being a stinker, and what I had to do is raise it up just a little bit. Ouch. And raise it again on the other side. Like so. Then put the clips back in. This round part goes over the pin. like so. Easy peasy, huh? Oh, now I gotta take it back out. Doggone it. Guess I could just do another video about taking it out, huh?